I play songs for everybody. I play music for the youth, for the kids, or this generation. I play music for the older generation, my dad's generation, my
Yes,
nan's
give the lady props
generation.
on all she knows of music, man. Like going from new school to old school fluently, flawlessly.
Well, we try. But so that concludes Throwback 30. And that was a nice one to end on. A nice little vibe. So, competition time. If you want to be in the chance of winning Bass Jam tickets. When is Bass Jam? Do you know what? I actually don't know when it is. Probably should have found this out before I was started plugging it. But yeah, Bass Jam anyway. I know it's soon. If you want to be in the chance of winning tickets to go and see artists such as Stefflon Don, DJ Rusky, Nathan Dorr, Young Bane, Nasty C, Predator, and many more, all you need to do is name the 5 artists and 5 songs from the clip I'm about to play you. I've just confirmed Bass Jam is on the 13th of October. So soon. Yeah, all you have to do is name the 5 artists and 5 songs from the clip I'm about to play you. Get in contact on social media at Pi Radio UK. Hit me up at Whitley_Ruchea, or you can text and call the studio on 07 340 834 995. That's 07 340 834 995. And here is the clip.
Radio, get locked in. Come on.
And that is the clip and the 5 songs you need to name all the artists and the songs from. So get in contact and you could be in the chance of winning Bass Jam tickets. So right now, I'm going to play a little game with Dario. He doesn't know anything about this game right now. So hopefully I explain it right. So, did you ever used to play the game back in the day, the shopping basket game, where in primary school, you know, you have a little bit of like bit of a memory game?
Yep, I remember.
So this is a kind of a variation of that, but we're not going to add on items. I have 15 items in my DJ bag. Mm-hmm. You have 15 seconds to name as many of the items that I tell you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
So, in my DJ bag, here's the 15 items. In my DJ bag, I have headphones, a banana, hair comb, bottle of water, blue pen, diary, Michael Jackson CD, perfume, cocoa butter, chocolate bar, keys, pair of slippers, red lipstick, antibacterial hand gel, and chewing gum. Your 15 seconds start now.
Headphones, banana, lipstick, a pen, Michael Jackson CD, cocoa butter, hair comb.
3, 2, one.
blocked. I was like, oh, did you 7?
You got 7.
That's
That
not
was
too
pretty
bad.
good. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. So I'm going to be doing a little leaderboard now. Every guest that I get in is going to be playing this game. I'm switching up the items though.
Setting scores. I would have had to. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
7. All
I'm
right.
switching up the items though. So every time there's going to be new items, every guest is going to have to,
7. All right.
Yes,
cool.
7. That was a good start though. That was
bad, not bad.
like pretty much halfway. So yeah. Right. Next track we're going to be playing is one of your own. Talk to me about this tune.
This is a song called "They Told Me." It's kind of written in like almost a future tense. It's kind of a little bit of a future tense, but it stems from what's happening. It's kind of just when people it's kind of a naysayer song. Those people around you that tell you that you're not gonna do this and you can't do this, and it's like just kind of just proving those people wrong in a sense of just because they have their pessimistic thoughts on you or themselves, and then they put that onto you. It's kind of like, well, they all told me that I'd never do this, and they told me I'd never do this, and I've always been a lot of people around me say I tend to, like, I achieve things I put my mind to because I'm just very determined in what I want, and I know what I want, so I always push to reach my goals, so, and a lot of them I have achieved a lot of them, so, not all of them, of course, but it's always a journey. So they told me, the first verse of the song is basically them doubting. They told me that you can't do this, but then the second verse changes and it's kind of, oh, they told me that they knew this would happen, they told me that they knew you'd be popping. Once they see the progress, now they want to be like, yeah, I always knew you would do this, and oh, well done for that, I always said you would, all that stuff. So it kind of goes into that, but and then the chorus is kind of more about the confinements of the environment again, just the sense of just because they believe that there's nothing beyond your area, your environment, your street, your hood, whatever you're in, that some people just believe it's just a street and that's it. You, wherever you're born, you die there, because that's how some people think. So it's just me not thinking like that, basically.
Yeah, no, that's good. So we'll give it a listen and then we'll talk a little bit more about it after. So
cool.
This is, introduce it.
Yo, it's your boy Dario Jerrell. This is my song, They Told Me. Hope you like it.
Yeah, this is the way I feel about it. This is really the way I feel.
You are now listening to the sounds of a nigga.
Ooh. Like that one. I like that one.
Thank you.
I like them all. So, a little bit of a question. So, obviously, you taught yourself to play piano at 16.
Yes.
Is that when you first got into music? Talk to me about how you actually come about getting into music, wanting to sing, piano, songwrite, the whole shebang, triple threat.
So for me and younger, I was always like, as young as I can remember, like being 3 years old, I would imitate Michael Jackson in my living room. Like I would put the Moonwalker DVD on, not DVD, the video at the time, actually, when I was that young. I'd put the video on and just copy it and do Smooth Criminal in my living room and flick the 10p piece around like he does with the vending machine and break my mum's vase and stuff. So I always started from that. I always wanted to be a performer. Like I just wanted to be like what Michael was. Like to me, he was just, that was from a really, really young age. And then as I grown up, I would just watch these people that I was a big R&B fan. So I was very into people like Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight and R. Kelly and these big R&B voices. And I wanted to be able to do what they do. So I started to write my own. I remember the first thing that I remember writing down, actually, I was like 11. So 11 is when I wrote probably like my first song or verse, whatever it was. So I was really into that, as just finding melodies and finding pockets of where to sit words in and things like that. I was just into it. I loved how people could tell stories and formulate people's emotions in song form. Like, you know, like when you hear a song and you're like, oh, it's like he's singing about me, or I've gone through that exact thing. Like that blew my mind the way somebody else that maybe not even went through that just has the ability to pen that story could make you believe that he's writing this about me or something like that. Like, so I always wanted to be able to do that. So it started like back then. The piano didn't start until I was quite late, actually. It was like 16. So I'm 24 now. So I started at 16. So I started in college, because the funny thing is when I was in school and you do your options, I chose music in like year 10 and they denied my option, so they didn't let me do it. So I didn't learn how to play. I was into it but never got to learn an instrument. And then in college, the artist that made me want to really learn the piano was Jamie Foxx, which obviously a lot of people don't know as a big actor, but his vocal ability and his the way he can serenade on the piano used to just be like the chords he would use and the sounds he would make. I was like, I want to be able to do that. So I just locked myself into my room and I just practiced on a 1-octave keyboard and then a 2-octave keyboard, and it got bigger basically over time. And I became obsessed because I really wanted to do it. So it was all I did for a long time. So that's
quite interesting that you got into music quite late. That was a similar situation for me. I did not do anything to do with music in school or college. It was about 19 years old I got into it. So yeah, it was quite interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah,
it was like I always knew that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be I wanted to be on stage and sing to an audience. Was what my goal was, like, from very young. But stepping my foot into it was always, I wasn't sure how to, apart from I just need to do a show and get signed of someone and become the biggest artist in the world. Like, that was the only thing I felt like how to do it. I didn't know the precautions and steps I had to take. So just research, and then I realized I did it in education, and then obviously met yourself at BIM University after college. And then there I tried to hone my craft more. So.
How did you find BIM? Did you find that being in that kind of environment at university helped your progression, or?
I did, definitely. My first year was very hesitant, I believe. Like, so what I did was I auditioned to do a songwriting course and I auditioned to do a vocal course, and I was accepted to both of them. But I chose the vocal course because I felt like I could improve more as a vocalist than I could as a songwriter. I wasn't sure how someone could teach me how to write a song. Which wasn't me trying to be all like, you can't teach me. None of that. It was just more like I can develop my vocal abilities under supervision better than I can my songwriting. Do you know what I mean? So I chose that. And my first year, there was a lot of people that was just so way more advanced and very confident at the time, but there was a lot of hesitant people. And it was all... predominantly wasn't my field was R&B soul, so there wasn't many peers that I had. Everyone was into, whether it was rock or metal or things like that. So I found it hard to make them kind of friends in that sense, on a music standpoint. But my second year was different. I feel like my second year was a total different experience. So that was my favorite year. I did so much, and people didn't know I could play the piano until my second year. And then everyone was like, "Oh, you play this? Oh, can you write me a song?" And in my second year, I did so much, and I wrote so much material for a lot of female artists, which is fun because I love to write from perspective of like women and things I've not actually been through. I love to stem that and then write about it. So
you got a lot of friends in second year.
I
I'm sure it was your second year. I was in first year. That's when we
Yeah.
met as well, wasn't
Of
it?
course, yeah.
I think that was due to the fact that there wasn't many R&B, hip hop kind of musicians.
I think,
at
sharing
BIM.
the love for like R&B, hip hop, and I heard about you, and then in fact, no, I seen you. Our mutual friend Romario had a show that I was playing keys for, and you
I
was
DJ'd
doing
that.
you
Yeah.
DJ'd that. So
In between.
that's where I met you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fun. That was my first year. That was the first time I kind of met anyone to do with R&B. Obviously, all you guys, and since then we go out, we party,
Yeah, we do. Man.
all of that. But yeah, no, BIM. Yeah, I think BIM's changed a lot now, though, hasn't it? It's kind of, we were the kind of guinea pigs. It's only been open for 4 years.
Yep.
So we were the ones that had to kind of put the path down, I guess, for the future generation. But yeah, anybody who's interested in music, definitely check out BIM in Manchester. It's a good university, really good university. They give you a lot of options as well. I mean, for me on the music production course, it wasn't all just about music. We did production for games, movies, all sorts. So it can open up a lot of doors.
Yeah, I feel like it's the main reason I went to uni. I was never trying to be like, oh, I want to go and do music and then be a music teacher. And it wasn't that. It was more, I want to go and meet other people and network as much as possible. And I feel like it definitely ticked that box for me. I met so many people that could do so many. If I've got a song and I need a guitar part or a bass line or a drum pattern, there's always a million people now that can say, yo, can you just do this for me? So I wouldn't take it back. I enjoyed my time
it was really good for the networking aspect as well, especially not even just in Manchester actually, because there's opportunities to meet musicians from BIM in London, Birmingham, all of the BIM campuses really. I mean, you did something in BIM Birmingham, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a couple of things. I did a showcase at the Birmingham before it opened. It was kind of to attract new students. They would come and watch us. We did a performance there. And I also got to do the launch event of the Berlin campus when I got I got to perform in Germany, which was amazing. It was just a city like I'd never been to another European city, especially to do music. Like I felt it was amazing to go somewhere and to perform out of the UK.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And you also had a chance to perform in the Middle East. Talk to me about that.
So when I finished my degree, I was very fortunate enough, which not a lot of people get the opportunity to do. I did an audition, and the people liked me at the audition, and it basically secured me a job role from as soon as I handed my dissertation in. Like the week later, I had to fly to Doha in Qatar, which is in the Middle East, kind of in the Dubai region, across the pond, if you will. So I got to fly out there as a keyboard vocalist, which I was a part of a 5-piece band. So there was a vocalist, a lead vocalist, a bassist, a guitarist, a drummer, and myself on the keys. And just that as well was just surreal. Like I was in this tropical country, this Muslim country, which is just different from just the UK. Like with it being a predominant Muslim country, just the way of living is different. Their approach to life is different. I was there for 3 months, which is an amazing experience. So I got to perform there for 6 days a week. I was on stage, and I got 1 day off, and I was just so I was just performing for like 3-4 hours straight every day, apart from one. So it helps you just hone your craft a little bit more and get used to the fact of doing it so much. So
definitely, I found that as well, because the same time you were in the Middle East, I was in Ayunapa.
Yes, she was.
I was there DJing 6-7 days a week, and it's a lot of air miles to be practicing with, like every day, doing like a few hours. So yeah, no, I was jealous definitely of all your Insta posts in the Middle East.
I soaked it up. I enjoyed it. I won't lie.
So any more opportunities like that on the cards?
Well, yeah, when I got back, the agent that I had, he was offering me certain things, and I was meant to come back for a couple of weeks and then head to Abu Dhabi in a trio, which would have been cool because it would have been a really stripped back version. Everything else was good doing it with the 5-piece, but it was a lot of golden oldies and a lot of pop, like top 40 pop. So it wasn't my genre of choice, but I still enjoyed doing it. But the trio version, I would have got to be way more experimental. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work due to politics in the contracts and stuff. So that got pushed, and then they offered me China, actually, which I really did kind of want to take, but the contract was longer than I wanted to sign for. Whereas if I was signing the contract, I was obligated to stay there for like a longer period than I wanted to. Yeah. And I had a holiday booked, and it was a family holiday, and I couldn't get out of it, so I couldn't work around it. So fortunately, I didn't get to go. But maybe, depends if the contract's right, I'd definitely do it again. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes things happen for better opportunities to arise. Of course. So, some very important questions right now. Okay, yes. Some quick fire questions. Quick fire. Right. Dog or cat? Dog. Netflix or YouTube? Netflix. Phone calls or texts? Text. Facebook or Twitter? Facebook. Apple or Android? Apple. Oh, I'm an Android. Oh, you are? Yeah, I'm Android. I'm Team Samsung. Man City or Man U? United.
Swimming or sunbathing?
Swimming.
Nicki or Cardi?
Let me not say that. Right now, Cardi. I'm gonna go Cardi.
Ooh. Bath or shower?
Bath, I like so bath.
Oh, I'm team shower. We don't even have a bath at home. We've got just a shower, so team shower for me. Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Do you drive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Money or free time? That's a tough one.
It is a tough one. I'd probably say free time, but I don't really have free time because I work in my free time. I'm always working on something, but I say free time because then I get to work on music. So
it depends how you're earning money, I guess.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm earning money doing something I love, so.
Of course. If I'm on stage, then I'll probably choose the other one. So.
Definitely. Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
McDonald's or KFC?
McDonald's.
You still eating
Only
healthy?
because I don't eat chicken right now. That's the only reason I said that.
Why don't you eat chicken?
I became a pescatarian about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Just a health thing. I just wanted to try it. Really, there was no big reason.
Yeah.
I just wanted to attempt it, and I've just stuck at it ever since. So.
I think I do remember us having a conversation about this before.
Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Save or spend?
Save.
Yeah, save.
Yeah, save.
Honesty or others' feelings?
Ah, you're trying to trip me up. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd say other people's feelings because that might not be the right answer to say, but I do care about. I don't like hurting people too much in that sense,
Yeah.
so I'd say other people. I don't know. I might regret that, but other people's feelings, I'm gonna go with.
I think it depends.
It
Depends on the situation.
Yeah, let me say depends instead.
Yeah.
That's better.
Working alone or working in a team?
Ooh, I'd say I enjoy working in a team more, but if I work alone, I get more done. So I'd say working alone for that.
True.
Yep.
Old school or new school music?
Old school.
Definitely. Right. That's the end of the quickfire questions.
Oh, no.
So, stay tuned. This next track I'm going to play is I Caramba, Fredo Young T and Bugsy.
I like this tune.
And straight after this one, we're getting into a performance from Dario Jerrell.
Yes.
So make sure you stay locked in. The Sweet Beat Show on Pi Radio every Thursday, 3 till 5 with myself, Whitley Ruchea.
Okay, this is a song called Energy. It's basically just a very, hype song. It's kind of the title says it all, really. Just lots of energy in the song. So hope you're feeling it. Hope you enjoy it.
There is. There's a lot of energy in this one, right? Dario Jerrell, give it to them.
The mic wasn't on, right?
Yeah, my bad. The mic wasn't on.
No problem. We run it.
Right,
Run it up.
we're on it again.
Shout out Pi Radio. Shout out Whitley Ruchea. Take two. Yep. Kick in the motherfucking front door. Denied entry. Prepare for the fucking onslaught. Shit. Come with a storm, tell the rude boy, shut up, let's link in a part, go numb for the encore. Been a while since I felt like this. I ain't got time to amend my shit. I'll leave your body lined out with chalk. Fuck your advice, cause the felt's my tip. One day the lyrics might melt my lips. Ask your girl who the hell I is. I'm just the guy with the coldish raps, might blow her back, cause I felt like it, like. Kanye shrugs. Where do you think that the back ache's from? I swear I just pulled out the Johnson, smelled what she's cooking, and then got my rampage on, but I'll be the bigger man. My dip set is so killer cam. I swear she got a freak on for the lens. She'll want no 1 minute man. I'm the nicest, I just find it funny how you can try and deny it. Like my entry in the first line, rewind, mind is blown. I'm thrown off, the dome's gone, the king's dead, my wings spread. Vanish, Dario causing the damage. Estoy tratando de prender ya Spanish to find me a chica that just calls me papi. Energy, I don't have time for an enemy. No daylight to the ops. Both in highs to pedigrees. Energy. I'm bored of who we pretend to be. I don't care what he on, Energy. Energy. I don't care what he on, Energy. Yo. Fuck it, you don't really want it. Me across ponds with the bars in my luggage. I sharpen the bullet. You ain't got heart in your hoodie. Multiple shots in your skull cap from my notepad till the carpets are bloody. Somebody call Mr. Kaplan. Here's what happens when I'm pissed at whack pricks. The fact is I'm actually Leon Carter. Here's a napkin, wipe yourself off. I'm possessed on, I'm the best of the north of any fucking thing below that. You didn't know that, the shit's a known fact. If you beg to differ, beg you listen. This is pivotal, no assistance. Slit songs and wrists of anybody. Let them stiffen and stick a toe tag. This is assault with a Phillips. Stick it, twist it, bop it, sin it, stop it. Masterpiece, no limit. Cold with it, born cynical with it. The code in my froze lyric like mining my diamonds. I find it gold in it, bow legged. Oh yes, it's bold letters when I say I'm gold medaled, high grade. Oh levels like what? Energy. I don't have time for an enemy. No daylight to the ops. both in the highest of pedigrees. Energy, energy, energy. I'm bored of who we pretend to be. I don't care what he on, I don't care what he on. Energy, energy. Energy, energy. I don't have time for an enemy. No daylight to the ops, both in the highest of pedigrees. Energy, energy, energy. I'm bored of who you pretend to be. I don't care what he on, I don't care what he on. Energy, energy. Yeah. Energy, energy. Energy, energy. I don't care what he on, I don't care what he on. Energy, energy. Energy, energy. Energy, energy. Energy, energy. I don't care what he on, I don't care what he on. Energy, energy.
Wow. Wow. First of all, big, massive apologies to Dario and everyone listening. My bad. I got so used to just pulling the faders down. I pulled them down. Dario was going in hard, and then I thought, let me just listen to this through the headphones. Put them on. I was like, there's no vocals.
It's not a
oh
problem.
no, the mic was down.
Technical difficulties, it happens.
All of that. So yeah, we had to pull that one up and go again, but that was hard. That was hard. So
thank you.
Talk to me again a little bit about this track. How did this track come about?
Energy was actually a song I had the content wrote for a long time, but I hadn't got the beat. Like I really wanted the beat to complement the subject matter and the delivery I wanted, and I couldn't find one. No one was sending me the stuff that I wanted for it. Then I found it, and I was like, right, I just have to go. And again, it was just one of some lyrical exercise. There's lots of punchlines, lots of metaphors and entendres. I just wanted to just have fun with flow patterns and stuff. So, thank you. Yeah, that was Energy. Just lots of aggression, just wanting to give people that listen to it just you know, the title of the song, I feel like it gives that aggression, that energy. So
yeah, it does. You can tell, like I was saying earlier about your voice, the way that you come across in songs, and the little like voice that you do, and yes. As soon as I'm glad you showed me that one, because I kept saying, just perform a song. I was like, oh, I don't know, because they're already released. Like I don't want to. I was like, I'll just perform a song, and then he showed me that one in the car. He didn't actually send me this one to start with. I don't know why.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Showed me this one in the car. I was like, yep. I listened to about 10 seconds. Yep. I don't even. Yep. You perform it.
So you heard it here. Whitley's gonna play it every night for the rest of her life in every club that she's in. Just so you know.
Yeah. If you catch me dropping that song, energy. No, that was hard.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's your plans for the future? What you got planned? What's going on?
So I guess I'll announce it on here since I'm with you, my good friend here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to do. Well, I'm not thinking. It will happen. The early 2019 will be my first official EP. Mm-hmm. The project will come. All new material. Everything I released prior to that will not be on the EP. I just want to give as much music away as I possibly can. Let everyone see the versatility, because I know on here a lot of them was in a vein of the hip hop, the aggression stuff, which I'm a big fan of. Mm-hmm. But there is many other styles that I mess with, so they will come out too. So if you like what you heard today as well, you can check out my other stuff that will be coming. I dabble in many different genres and things. So yeah, that was basically it for now. I'm just gonna keep recording, keep working, stack the music up, get some performances in.
And what about that tune? When's that going to be? Is it going to be released, or have I just got the
whole
world exclusive?
You might just get the world. I don't know yet. I've not decided on its release. So for now, you're the only one to have it. So
I think the world needs to hear it. They need that energy.
Okay. If people are feeling it, I'll let go of it.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm doing my first things first, so I have a song to release on the 1st of November and the 1st of December. And then we'll see what happens. So
okay, that's cool. So you got 2 more tracks to release.
Yes, I've not decided which one. So Energy could come before the end of the year, maybe.
Do it. Solomon, what we saying? Do it. Release that song, yeah. Yes.
All right. If Willie wants it, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I'm gonna have to let it go.
Out there. Cool. So plug your socials. Where can people follow you? Where can they find you? Spotify, all of that.
Yes, I'm on all the digital platforms. It's Dario Jerrell, Dario Jerrell. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all digital platforms, and SoundCloud too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And they can find all of your music you've released.
Yes, all the music I've released is on digital platforms, bar a few of them. So you're probably best off going to SoundCloud too, because certain free ones I've done with samples and stuff like that, I throw on there. Like if I just want to do something for fun, it's on SoundCloud. So all the content is on SoundCloud, but the exclusives and singles are all on digital platforms.
Okay. Last question.
Yes.
You're stranded on a desert island. What 3 items would you take? And if you could be stranded with 2 people, who would you be stranded with? So 3 items, 2 people to be stranded with.
Can I take a boat? No,
you can't get off the island. You're stranded.
Okay, right. I need a form of. Can I take a laptop? Oh, I need Wi-Fi though. Don't know if I take a laptop.
Yeah, you got no Wi-Fi. It's an island.
Oh, okay, no, right. I'm gonna take some music.
Okay.
So I'd take would have to pick an album, a certain one, or can I take a whole bunch of stuff?
Well, you can take an album, but unless you take a CD player and some
Yeah.
speakers, you got nothing to play.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't think this through. Right. Okay. I would take an iPod with music already on it,
Okay.
with the headphones. Hopefully that classes as one, because I
Getting
don't
around
know.
this.
Oh yeah. I just need music. What else would I take on there? If I got no internet, I don't know what I would take on there. I'm not even gonna lie. It'd just be something music related. If I could record on this island and get my music out, I'd stay there. Keep me on the
Okay.
island.
And what about the 2 people
The 2 people.
to be stranded with?
To pass time. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know who I would take with me.
Can be anybody, celebrity, past or
Oh.
dead, anyone.
Okay.
Anyone in the world.
I would take. Oh, these are getting me off guard. I'm not ready for these questions. Someone I can take with me. Right, I'll take my mother with me. Yeah, look, me
Yeah.
and mother are cool. So mother, you can come with me, hopefully. And I'll take. Who else can I take? You said alive or dead?
Yeah. Any.
Okay. I'm gonna take Quincy Jones.
Okay.
Just so I can ask him life story questions, because I feel like he's done everything and met everybody. So
Yeah, there'd be some
I would say-
interesting
I would
conversations
say
going on
Quincy
there.
Jones. Yeah.
Cool. So that was Dario Jerrell.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the show.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me. I just want to say as well, while I'm on here, like, shout out to Whitley Ruchea and everything she does. She works hard. She's an amazing DJ in Manchester. She puts in the work, the time. She's amazing at what she does. So if you're not locked into it, make sure you are. Very talented lady. So thank you for having me, and thank you to Pi Radio as well for having me.
Thank
Much
you.
love.
That's no problem at all. You've been listening to the Sweet Beat Show, hosted by myself, Whitley Ruchea. Every Thursday, 3 till 5 is where you will catch me. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for coming on as
You're very
well.
welcome.
Make sure you tune in, because I will be getting more guests. This was my first guest, so this was a special one. It had to be a friend, somebody that I know as well. So yeah, make sure you follow me on social media at Whitley_Ruchea, WHITLEY_RUCHEA. That's a mouthful. And yeah, you can find out where I'm DJing from my social medias. I plug it tonight. I'm at Impossible, so come down and say hi. And this is the last song from me. This is Fine Girl by Zai Zai.